water, but not that kind. I mean,
On May 28, 2025, Austin, Texas experienced one of its most violent and destructive weather events, rated the third most violent storm in its history. A powerful supercell thunderstorm tore through Austin, unleashing hurricane-force winds, catastrophic flash flooding, and massive hail that devastated neighborhoods, parks, and businesses within minutes. The hail was particularly severe, with stones as large as baseballs smashing through windows, denting vehicles, puncturing roofs, and covering the ground, resembling the aftermath of an ice storm. Though the event lasted less than an hour, it left a lasting impact that will take months for the city to fully recover from. The storm reached its peak intensity between 6:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. in North Austin. What made this storm stand out was the rare and dangerous combination of extremely high wind gusts and unusually large hail. Wind speeds were recorded at over 77 miles per hour, strong enough to topple large trees and rip down power lines. Hail sizes range from marble-sized to as large as plums and baseballs, inflicting unprecedented damage on vehicles and structures. These conditions went beyond the typical Texas thunderstorm, marking the event as historic in scale and intensity. Austin Energy confirmed that more than 72,000 customers lost electricity during the height of the storm, with many neighborhoods plunged into darkness immediately after the storm's passage. Numerous power lines were downed, often by falling trees, which also blocked critical roadways and caused additional vehicle damage. Emergency services were immediately overwhelmed by the volume of distress calls. The Austin 911 dispatch center received hundreds of calls within minutes, reporting people trapped inside vehicles caught in flash floods, homes suffering severe structural damage, and urgent rescue requests. At least 9 emergency water rescues were conducted, highlighting the intensity of flooding that swept through low-lying areas and streets. Tragically, a man attempting to cross a flooded low-water crossing near the West-North Loop area was swept away by strong currents and later found deceased downstream. The sheer volume and severity of emergencies pushed local resources to the limit, necessitating the activation of mutual aid agreements with neighboring counties. Firefighters, EMS, and search and rescue teams from surrounding communities arrived to assist in a coordinated multi-agency response. Public infrastructure did not escape unscathed. The iconic Texas state capitol sustained significant hail damage, with shattered windows and roof impacts reported. The University of Texas campus also suffered considerable harm, including broken windows, damaged roofs, and compromised outdoor facilities. Notably, UFCU Dish Falk Field, a key venue set to host the upcoming NCAA baseball regionals, was heavily impacted by the hailstorm just days before the scheduled games. Crews have since been working around the clock to repair the stadium to ensure it remains operational for the event. Damage to city facilities, street signage, and public transportation infrastructure added to the recovery challenges. Austin's public transportation system suffered delays and damage, with several bus routes temporarily suspended due to blocked roads and debris. The Capital Metro Transit Authority is coordinating expedited cleanup efforts to resume normal service as soon as possible. Meteorologists and climatologists say this supercell storm was the result of a near-perfect combination of meteorological conditions. A warm, highly unstable air mass collided with a strong cold front, moving southward through central Texas, creating an ideal environment for supercell thunderstorm development. According to the Texas State Climatologist's Office, while tornadoes and hailstorms are common in Texas, the frequency and intensity of these extreme weather events have been increasing over the last decade. Environmental impacts have also been noted, with storm runoff overwhelming drainage systems, leading to localized water contamination concerns. Authorities are conducting water quality tests to monitor for pollutants and are advising residents in affected areas to avoid contact with floodwaters. Damage assessments are still underway, but early estimates place losses in the tens of millions. Insurance companies are preparing for a surge in claims from hard-hit areas like North Loop, Hyde Park, and the Domain, where car dealerships and apartment complexes suffered widespread hail damage. The scale of destruction has driven high demand for construction crews, with teams brought in from neighboring regions to help with emergency repairs and debris removal. The city of Austin launched its multi-phase emergency response immediately. Over 200 Austin Energy workers were deployed to restore power. Cooling centers and food distribution points were opened to help residents dealing with outages and heat. Damage assessment teams are inspecting neighborhoods to compile reports for federal disaster aid. Looking ahead, forecasters warn of more storms in the coming week. Though not expected to match May 28th's intensity, saturated ground raises the risk of flash flooding and mudslides. Residents are urged to stay alert, stock supplies, and avoid low-water crossings. The city has also upgraded its emergency alert system to improve coverage and speed. Amid the destruction, Austin's resilience is shining. Neighbors are helping each other clear debris and share resources, while first responders continue working around the clock. Their dedication is being recognized citywide. As stronger storms become more likely, the unity and preparedness of Austin's people remain the city's greatest defense. Share your experiences about this disaster in the comments below. Make sure to like and share the video to others if you found it helpful. As always, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay aware.
Two seconds ago there was no rain, and then the rain started, and then this immediately. Oh my god.